outlook in business in general. On the phone line, we have the Group Chief Financial Officer, Sudhir Jain, who could perhaps shed some light behind the strength. Hi, Mr. Jain. Thanks for joining us. Good morning. I'd like to first
Hi, good
understand
morning.
what are the various factors in Minda Industries that are driving this growth when it comes to this particular year, and what kind of growth can we expect as we move into the next financial year?
Yeah, Uno Minda Group, we are into auto component and we have got multiple components and fairly geographically we are diversified. Multiple components are there. We supply practically to all OEMs in India. Now, in the past 3-4 years, we have added substantial capacity to our products as well as we added new products to our portfolio. As a result, our top line is growing as well as which gets reflected into the bottom line also. In any case, we are auto component suppliers, so our growth is directly linked to the auto sector. Fortunately, auto sector is also growing in India in double digit, which also helps us in increasing our turnover. So increased auto sector growth, better capacity utilizations, addition of new components year after year has helped us to maintain this consistent growth of about 20-25% in the top line, which gets reflected into the bottom line also.
Mr. Jain, clearly things are looking good for the company. We've seen good performance in the first half of this financial year. And as you mentioned, things like capacity utilization and better product mix are also auguring well when it comes to the operating performance of Minda Industries. What next, Mr. Jain? Because I'm sure the shareholders of your company would be really happy because the stock has risen almost 300% when it comes to 2017. What sort of new opportunities that you will be looking at in the new financial year? There is a lot of talk for the electric vehicle space. Do you see any opportunities there? Have you gotten any sort of inquiries with that space?
Okay, first talking of the existing products and the components which we have recently added will continue to help us in grow the range at which we are growing in the past 1, 2, 3 years. As far as EV is concerned, yes, the whole industry is focusing towards EV. There is a lot of talk and lot of discussions going on at various forums with the OEMs. All are planning to come out with EVs in near future. But still it is early days. I don't think any substantial is going to happen in next 1 or 2 years. But we are planning for 2025, 2030. So between 2025 and 30, we hope that EV will be introduced in a big way. And we see it as a big opportunity for us also. Already we have mapped our existing components vis-a-vis EV. Also we have identified some components in which possibly we can go. We are just studying it. It is early days.
Mr. Jain, I was going through your analyst presentation, and from what I understand, about 75% of your revenues come from switches, lightings and acoustics, and another 25% of your revenues come from the other segment. But this other segment also enjoys much higher margins as compared to the others. So we'd like to understand a little more about what this other segment entails and whether or not there is a possibility of this also having certain product lines branching out.
No, you are right. As far as other segments are concerned, it consists of air filters, oil filters, it consists of alloy wheels, blow molding parts, aluminium die casting parts, and each of these components is also growing over a period of time. In fact, the growth in these components have helped us to achieve top line growth of 20-25% year after year. And in times to come, these will also grow in percentage terms also. However, all the components will grow in absolute terms as well as in percentage terms. This segment will grow faster. So we hope that in times to come, we will maintain the kind of percentage growth we have maintained in the past 3, 4, 5 years.
Mr. Jain, before I let you go, you did almost 115 crore of bottom line in the first half of this year. What sort of number can one expect? Will it be the same run rate or can it be better than the first half?
I won't venture to guess the second half, but yes, definitely we will maintain the growth we are doing in the recent past.
All right, Mr. Jain, we appreciate you joining us today and all the best with the second half of this financial year. That was Mr. Sudhir Jain of Minda Industries.